I heard a lot of people say good things about the peanut. I've never been.
Good morning.
But then they said
welcome to day 2 of Paris of the Plains. We'll be taking on the Springfield Kings this morning. They'll be in white. We'll be back in our navy blues.
Like we've all worn that.
Yeah. Sam just finished up. We should be taking the ice momentarily. Kids seem energized this morning, so hopefully they can translate that to some speed and goals here on the on this crisp morning here at Line Creek.
It's bar food. If you've had bar food, it's bar food. Yeah. Like, oh, fry it, put some ranch on it, you'll find it.
Still waiting for the scooping of the snow at the door.
Based off of the color how it looks like, how it'll be local.
Where's our team? It's kind of weird because if the home team is out there before the visiting team, you can't get to the bench. So you've got to walk through, around. So we are lined up at the door on the left, ready to come out.
Pre-game announcer.
Yep, got to talk a little bit. Got to warm up. Well, speaking of warming up, the heaters are on. Is Ryan staying away from the mic? Not a bad idea.
I don't want to sing Adele too loud, Mark.
I know. We all know that your love for Adele is second to none. Now we're waiting for the goals to be placed. Are these the same? Okay. I saw him down there and I didn't know if he was the one that was kick out happy. Not that our kids or coaches would ever get in trouble. There they go. As Baylor cuts through the Kings, and I'll swing over so you can watch the warm-up here. Down a step, so hopefully I can get the entire ice.
It's going to be hard to banter.
Yeah. I'll have to speak up. I'll have to yell down to you, John.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some Squirt AA kids here.
What's going on?
Hey, Squirt AA dads. Obviously, hopefully someone would come with those yahoos. Minute 57 on the clock until we get going here. On paper, I'm hoping it's, well, their rating is definitely below us, but that does not mean anything. I'm hoping we come today to play. So I lied last night. I said the game was at 10:30. It was 11:30. I think our second game is 6:30-ish. But obviously you can't quote me on that because I need an adult around me at all times to help me make decisions and get information right. So definitely check with your families. And then depending how we do this morning and this afternoon and after tonight's game, or a little bit later after the late game, we'll know what seed we are for tomorrow's bracket. We're definitely going to have to win the next 2 if we want to place in the top 3. There were 3 teams that went 1-0 yesterday. And this team lost yesterday, so it'd be nice to put them another one down and us get a win. Oh, and Baylor just killed somebody. Axel. All right. Little pre-game speech, put the pucks away, and we'll get this show started.
Now I am. I have just gone Mike Green.
Stand up. There you go.
Stand up.
All right, who we got out there?
Same problem as yesterday. Can't see around the corner.
Yeah. It's going to be James Jackson with Max at center, Hoagie, and Dylan with Christian in the net. We're getting ready to start this one off. Let's go, Scouts.
So the Scouts look like they win the face-off, and Dylan with the puck. Dylan pass up to Max at the red line, and he's going to get it over to James, and James is going to just chip it in deep. And the Scouts are going to get the forecheck going there. James poke check behind the net, centering pass there, and that's going to get deflected and go back behind the net. And looks like we're going to get nope, not an icing. And Rosie's is going to end up covering that up.
Hey, 2 seconds off already. Man. The guy on the clock button over there and I don't agree on where we're at. That's all right.
I'll protest the clock then.
Let's do it.
So Baylor takes the face off. The puck goes behind the net. Baylor's still down there trying to work it up to the near side boards. And puck's going to get chipped out and back to Addie with it. And Addie's going to reverse direction. Puck's going to bounce off the boards. Hudson wasn't able to get there. Shot, that's going to get cut down in the middle by Ella. Ella's going to try to skate it up, but she's going to get tied up in traffic. Shot, and that's going to hit the post and bounce out. Addie trying to get it up to Ari, and they don't connect.
Get it out of the
and
zone,
Springfield's
kids.
keeping it in. Springfield back in, and that's going to go wide. And puck's down there in the near side corner, and it looks like it's going to chip out. Ella's going to take a dive, and centering pass there, wide open, and they don't get a shot off, but because the Scouts collapse now, Ari's up on the rush now. Ari enters his own speed. Ari shot, and that's going to rebound, and a couple good looks by the Scouts there, but they don't capitalize. Axel causes a turnover there at center ice, and he's going to skate this in. Axel still with the puck. Axel fires a chip shot, and that's going to fire behind the net. Axel still with the puck. Centering pass there. Puck still loose down low. Puck comes out to John at the point. John fires a shot. That's going to hit a pad, and that's going to go to the board. And there's going to be a backhand, and we're going to get a whistle. And looks like there's going to be a roughing call on...
There's a king, number 5. He knew it already. So that one's
on Springfield, so it looks like the Scouts are going to go on the power play here with just over 11 minutes left. Scouts had some good looks, so Tyler on the face-off. Face-off goes to the near side boards. Ivan with it, he's going to try to skate it up. Puck comes back to John. John cycles it over to Axel. Axel can't keep it in. The Scouts are going to have to regroup. Axel back to John. And John just sends it down deep. Scouts are going to have to get the forecheck going. Tyler's going to be the first one there. Puck goes. Ivan backing him up there on the boards. Ivan loses an edge, and the Springfield's going to clear this out. And John takes a hit from the back, and we're going to get a whistle. And Rosie covers the puck up, and we're going to get a whistle on that.
Jackson, James, and Maps come out. Hoagie and Dylan.
So Scout's still out. James with the puck now. He's going to try to just clear it up to chip it up to Max. James still working on the near side boards. Puck's going to get chipped out and go to the far side. Dylan's going to be the first one there. Dylan tries to just send it in. Scouts get back on sides, and we're going to get a long stretch pass here, and that should go for icing. So about 30 seconds left on the power play here, so for the Scouts. Face-off goes back to Dylan. Dylan fires a long shot. That hits the goalie and gets sent down to the far side corner. Puck's working its way back around to the near side. Puck's out to Hoagie. Hoagie goes right to James down there in the corner. Doesn't connect.
There you go, Max.
Max coming over on the back check. And puck's getting tied up there just inside the blue line, and then Springfield's going to come up with it, and they're going to skate this down. Jackson on the back check trying to tie it up. Dylan knocks it off to the boards, and then we're going to get a shot that wraps around the boards. Max is going to be the first one there. Max is going to try to skate this up, and he's going to enter the zone with some speed. Max fires a shot, and that hits the glove and drops, and then the goalie quickly covers up that loose puck in front of the net for a whistle.
Baylor Ari Huddy with the girls out there.
Ari back to Addie. Addie over to Ella. Ella just sends it down into the corner. Puck going back and forth, and then the Springfield comes up with it. Ari on the back check ties it up, and then causes the turnover, and Addie flips it down, and Scout's trying to get the forecheck going again here. Springfield quickly breaks it out.
There you go, Ari.
And Springfield just chips it down. Ella's going to be the first one there with it behind the net. She reverses direction and pass to Jackson, and they don't connect.
Ari.
Hard shot there, and that's going to bounce off the boards and end up getting sent behind the net. Ella with it. Ella over to, I can't see who that is. And then Springfield comes up with the puck against the near side boards. Ella's still down there battling. Puck gets cleared out, and Hudson with it. Hudson's going to skate it across the red line. Hudson enters the zone. Hudson fires a shot that hits the defenseman and goes to the near side or far side boards. Tyler coming down trying to get a puck on it. Ari ended up skating past it as it deflects off the skater, and puck's going to get past John. Axel coming over to get it. Axel over to Ivan. Ivan's going to skate this up. Ivan's trying to enter the zone with speed. He skates into traffic, and he's going to lose it. Axel holds the line there, and Axel's going to skate this up. Axel fires a shot that hits the goalie and bounces, and Springfield tries to stretch past it and clears it. Ivan comes up with it. Ivan skates it around one iron, fires a shot that hits the goalie, and Jackson had a good, or Beckham missed the rebound, and John with it. John sends it around, and he sends it back in. Tyler on the forecheck trying to keep it in, and puck's going to jump loose, and no icing on that. John with it down in the corner. He's going to get tied up. Centering pass there by Springfield. Springfield comes over. Good stick there by John to push it to the far side or corner. Springfield cycling the puck around. That bad pass. They have to regroup.
Chase.
Scouts trying to get the forecheck going to Springfield enters the zone. Springfield gets a shot off. John comes up with the rebound, and he's going to skate this down and around. John's got some room. John over to Max, and Beckham's a few feet offsides on that.
The pausing at the blue line, just got to get that puck across. The dangling there
Right.
just doesn't work.
Max on the face-off, and that's going to get sent down to, I guess, the far side boards. A little back and forth action. Dylan with it at the red line, and Dylan chips it up to Max. Max chips it down to the corner. He's going to chase after it. Max comes up with the loose puck. Max trying to get it to James center. Right through his good opportunity. Hoagie just chips it down to Jackson. Jackson can't get a stick on it, and the puck's going to wrap around. And then Springfield's going to skate this down and in. Delayed penalty called on the Scouts, and it looks like it's going to be hooking.
Is that James? Yep, James is in for hooking.
So the Scouts on the penalty kill here with 6 minutes. Puck goes back to Hoagie. Hoagie tries to chip it up to Baylor on the near side boards, and Baylor gets it out of the zone, and he's going to chip it down. Hudson's in a foot race, and we're going to get icing on that. The icing whistle's been a little inconsistent today.
Yeah.
Face off there, puck's out to the point, shot net gets deflected high up in the air, rebound comes down to Springfield and they send it down in. Hoagie takes a hit from the back trying to wrap it around, and puck goes out to Hudson. Delayed penalty, and we're going to get a whistle, and we'll get some 4-on-4 action here for about a minute. Baylor on the face-off, puck goes out to the boards, and then centering pass, nobody's there, and Springfield's just going to fire this down and off the boards. Ella with the puck. Ella gets it up to Baylor. Baylor's going to skate this in. Baylor centering pass, that gets cut down, and Springfield reverses direction. And Springfield gets across center ice, and they just chip it down deep. Puck wraps it around, and puck comes out. Huddy couldn't get a stick on it to slow it down, and the puck's going to get wrapped around. Baylor chasing after it. Baylor moving his feet, and he's got the puck, and he's going to try to skate this in. He's going to get tied up there at the blue line. Puck comes out. The girls cycle it. Addie comes up with the loose puck on the far side, and she's going to skate this down. Addie's trying to get the puck over to Baylor. Ella steps up, and Ella's just going to turn it around and send it right back down. Ari's comes down trying to get the forecheck going. He's tying it up against the board. And Springfield starting to move the puck out. Step up!
Penalty killed for Scouts. We're back to full strength.
Scouts working the puck up, and it looks like Ivan's going to come up with it. Ivan's moving the puck up. Ivan skates it around one. And Ivan's going to get tied up behind the net, and he's going to try to stick with it, and Springfield's going to take that away. John comes over, and he's going to get some pressure, and he's going to send it right back up the wall. John with it. John fires a shot, and that's going to go left and wrap around the net. And Springfield's just going to fire down, and we're going to get an icing call on that. John, walk the line! Walk the line! Tyler on the face-off. Face-off comes up. John steps up, chips it up into Tyler. Tyler against the boards. And Ivan sticking with it, trying to get a shot off. That's going to deflect out. Axel holds the line, and he's going to skate this up. Axel's got some room. Axel fires a shot. That hits the goalie's stick and gets sent off to the corner. Beckham down there. He's going to get pinned against the boards. Puck bounces out to John. John fires a shot. That's going to hit his skater. Now we got a breakaway. Puck's on a... And looks like Springfield's going to get the first goal of the game. So Max on the face-off. James sticking with it. Puck gets sent, deflected high into the air. Max holding at the line. He's trying to skate this, get this past a few, and he's going to get tied up. And Springfield's going to chip this out, and Springfield's going to go on the rush. And they're going to good poke check there by Hoagie to slow down that rush. Puck comes out. Springfield's got to regroup, and not quite in time, and they're going to get an offsides call. Face-off won by Max, and he's going to come up with it at the red line. Max sticking with it, gets it around one. Max fires a shot. That hits a skater. James, puck still loose down there in the crease. And a lot of bodies down there in front of the net, and looks like that's covered up. Face-off comes back to Ella, and Arlo chips it up to Ari. Ari can't hang on to it. Baylor's battling down there. Ari comes down. Ari comes up with it. Centering pass there to Hudson. Doesn't quite connect.
Way to go.
Addie's able to keep the line, and she gets it right back down to Hudson. Hudson over to Baylor in the middle. Baylor shot. That goes wide. And Springfield's going to try to break this out.
Swing.
Ella's in a race, she tries to tie it up down there in the corner, and she comes up with it. Ella loses it behind net, centering pass there, and another shot on net, 2 shots on net. Rosie getting big, puck gets knocked out. Springfield lines up another shot, that's down there low, puck still down there loose, and Ella clears it out to the far side. Ella with room. Ella pass up to Hudson. Hudson's got some room. Hudson with time and space. Hudson's shot. That's it. That hits goalie Baylor and cleaned up the rebound. So they get the goal on that one. So Ella and Hudson with the assist, and Baylor on cleaning up the rebound to tie it up 1-1.
Good things happen when you're in front of the net.
Good things happen when you're in front of the net.
Yeah.
Face-off taken by Tyler, and that gets tied up there in the middle, and Axel steps up, and he's going to chip it off the boards, and the scouts are going to get the forecheck going here. Puck's kept in and stepped up. Ivan and John pinch that to slow down that rush, and Springfield just turns it around and fires it in. Axel's going to be the first one there behind the net, behind the puck. His pass gets deflected. John steps down. Intercepts that pass in front of the net. John with time, and he passed to Tyler, doesn't connect, and Springfield turns around and fires it back in. Tyler at the puck in front of the net. He's going to wrap this around. He's going to reverse directions, and that's going to go up to Axel. Axel's got room. Axel tries to shovel it up to Ivan. Ivan's going to enter the zone with speed. He gets around one, and he's going to... Ivan's shot, and that's going to go wide. Beckham with the puck. Beckham passed to Ivan. Ivan couldn't quite get a shot off. Ivan's still sticking with it, and his shot, that gets deflected. Tyler's going to try to pinch it off. Puck gets around Ivan on the far side boards, and Springfield gets a pass that hits a couple bodies, so no icing. John's going to race down after. He's got room. John's going to skate down. He's got space. And looks like there's going to be an offsides whistle. Let's go, Scouts! Max on the face-off goes to near side boards. James trying to get the forecheck going. Max using his body to pinch it against the boards, and then puck's going to come loose off of Springfield is going to fire a shot. That's going to, Rosie's going to hit that blocker save, and that's going to go up in the air, and that'll do it for the end of the first with a 1-1 tie.
Pause it here for a moment while I flip to the second period. All right, we're back. See what we can do here in the second period. Same lines that were out there, James and Max and Jackson, Hoagie and Dylan.
Let's go, 12! Face off won by Springfield, and Springfield tries to chip it up to the boards, and they get it deep. Hoagie's going to get the loose puck, and he's going to take it around the net. He's got some speed. Hoagie's trying to skate it up, but he's going to get tied up. Springfield reverses direction. They fire a shot. That goes far side. Hoagie with the puck again, loses the handle, and Springfield keeps it in. Dylan cuts it down. The puck's going to get tied up behind the net. And then Max is going to head behind the net. He's going to come out with it. Max is going to chip it up to Jackson in there at the blue line, and Jackson's going to get pinched against the boards, and Max turns around and flings it down. And Springfield very quickly sends it down. The Scouts get caught in a bad line change, and Ella races back. She comes up with a loose puck. Ella's pass up to Max, and Max can't quite get it out. Long shot, and Rosie gloves that, and we'll get a whistle. Face off taken by Baylor. Puck goes in front of the net. Addy cleans it up and gets it up to Hudson. Hudson chips it up to himself. Hudson entering the zone with speed. Hudson over to Ari. Ari tries to get a stick on it. Can't quite get it back to him, and that puck gets sent down. Ari centering pass to Hudson. They don't connect. And Springfield's going to turn around and send it back down and for icing. So face-off taken by Baylor. Puck sneaks to the front of the net and gets shoveled off to the side. Addie with it on the far side, or excuse me, Ella with it on the far side, and she just flings it back up. Hudson going back behind the net. He chips it down and around, and Springfield's going to fire that down, and that's going to go for icing, and we'll do it all over again.
Come on, John.
Face-off goes back to John, and John just chips it up forward. Tyler's got it behind the net. Tyler with some space. Tyler centering pass over there to Beckham. Beckham's in front of the net. Beckham's shot, net hits the goalie and bounces to the far side. Springfield with it behind the net. Ivan trying to get a forecheck. He slows it down. Tyler with the loose puck. Tyler centering pass to Beckham, and they don't connect. Now Springfield's got it, and they're going to skate down. Springfield, good poke check there by Axel to slow down that rush. Axel pass doesn't connect. Centering pass there by Rosie. Rosie shovels it off to the side. John steps up, chips it up to Ivan. Ivan's got it. Ivan's going to skate up.
Tyler.
Ivan's skating up. Ivan's going to get tripped up there, and
Net.
Tyler with the behind the net centering pass there, doesn't quite connect. Ivan loses an edge, and Hoagie with it. Hoagie tries to wrap around, and Springfield clears it. Max with the puck. Max tries to get it back to Hoagie. They don't connect. Scouts are going to have to regroup. Dylan gets tied up, and then Springfield enters the zone. Hoagie with the puck. Hoagie tries to reverse directions, and he's going to get tied up here against the far side board. Springfield first one there to the loose puck. That deflection comes up to Max. Max has it with some speed. Max is going to have it knocked off his stick there. He sends it back to Dylan. Dylan back to Hoagie. Hoagie's going to build some speed up, and his pass is going to get picked off there in the middle. Dylan with it. Dylan pass. He doesn't quite get there. Max makes a move and goes up to the. And Max is going to get it up to James. James shot and he misses, and then Springfield quickly reverses direction. Addy ties it up there. Good back check by Addy or Jackson to slow down that rush. And Springfield's going to move the puck around, and they're going to fire across ice. They don't connect, and Addy's going to come up with the loose puck. Addy's got it with some speed. Addy loses the puck there on the poke check. Dylan with the puck, and Dylan's just going to fire this down, and that's going to go for icing.
It's an eagle. I think so. I'm saying so. America.
Face-off goes into the middle, centering pass there, and a quick shot on Rosie, and he pushes that off to the corner. Baylor ties it up, back behind the net. Addy steps up, another shot on that hits the post, and that gets sent wide. Baylor with the loose puck. Baylor tries to get it up to Hudson. They don't connect. Ari trying to get a forecheck going. Springfield sends it back in. Baylor comes in, breaks up that shot. Ella with it, or tries to get it behind the net, and she's going to get tied up. Springfield trying to get it out from behind, back of the net. Scouts putting pressure. Puck's goes down there in the crease. They don't connect. Another centering pass there.
Clear it out. Let's go.
Puck's still there behind that. Looks like Baylor comes up with the loose puck. Baylor trying to get it off his stick. Baylor tries to connect with Hudson. They don't connect. And that hits the goalie, so icing's waved off. Hudson trying to get a forecheck going, and he wins the loose puck battle down there. Hudson trying to reverse direction. Puck gets the puck to the center of the net. Doesn't connect with anybody, and then Springfield is going to quickly transition this back down. They fire a shot. That hits Ella, and going to get sent to the far side corner. Hard centering pass doesn't connect. Hudson with it. Hudson gets it around one, and Hudson's going to skate this down. Hudson enters the zone, and he's going to get tied up there, but he's sticking with it down there with the puck behind the net. Puck's going to come to the corner. Still sticking with it. Centering pass there to Ari. Ari's shot that hits the goalie, gets sent off to the side. And looks like Springfield's got it. They're going to transition it down. Axel reads that pass, and he picks it off. Axel's got some room up the near side. Axel's going to skate this down. And the Scouts are going to be offsides again. Come on, guys. You're peewees now. Good grief. Dylan with the puck, and he fires it down, and that's going to wrap around the boards. Looks like Beckham's coming in after it. Beckham tries to get a stick on it, but Springfield fires that down, and no icing. That hit his stick, and Scouts trying to get it down, and that's going to hit a stick. Hard pass is going to hit a stick. Beckham with it. Beckham centering pass right to the middle. Dangerous pass. The puck's loose, and looks like Rosie.
Be smart like down there.
Looks like that goal's waved off. Rosie had it covered up, and then some shoving during that. That's going to cover it up. Face off won by Ivan, and Dylan with it. And Dylan's going to fire this around to, looks like Beckham, but they don't quite connect. Springfield with a shot, and that's going to hit some bodies in the middle, and another shot, and that's going to go wide. Dylan with it. Dylan hard pass off the board, trying to get it up to Tyler. They don't connect. Ivan following, doesn't quite get it, and then Springfield sends it back in. Hoagie tips it up to Beckham. Beckham pass to Tyler. Tyler tries to stick handle it one too many times, and he's going to lose the puck there at the blue line. Hoagie come up with the loose puck, and he sends it down. Springfield turns it around and fires it right back, and no icing on that. And Dylan with the puck on the near side corner tries to get it up to his winger. They don't connect, and another shot on net. Tyler's trying to get the breakout pass. Hoagie with it. He's going to chip it up to Beckham. Beckham's going to be in a foot race. Beckham's going to get taken out. And so we'll get a whistle. Everybody's picked up off the ice and back at it. Springfield chips it down, and they're going to be the first one there. Centering pass by Springfield, and Springfield with an easy chip shot as defense was late stepping up to it. And
Hey, let's go, Scouts! Let's go!
And that'll take it to 2-1.
Heads up, Scouts! Let's go!
We looked at all these papers today.
Max on the face-off, he gets it back to Ella. Ella pass to nobody, and Springfield quickly turns it around and sends it back. And then so Ella with it behind the net. Ella with some room, trying to skate it up and trying to get it up to Max. Max loses it, skating into some traffic, and Springfield turns it around and fires it back in. And they fire a shot, next is going to go wide. Springfield with the pass, and Addie's just going to send it to the far side board. Jackson chips it up to Max. Max gets on his horse. Max with some space. Max makes a move. Max fires a shot. And James cleans up the rebound. There we go. So way to respond back. So Max with the assist, James with the goal, and who's that back here with the puck? Is that Ella?
Chip from Jackson to
So Jackson to Max.
Max to, yeah,
So,
that shot. Yep.
so Jackson and Max with the assists on that, and James with the goal to tie it up. Face off won by Baylor, and Axel comes up the puck, and he's going to skate this up, and he's going to get it across the blue line and send it deep. Baylor and Hudson getting the forecheck going. Ari coming over on the far side. Puck gets around John. Axel comes over. Springfield on a rush. Springfield fires a shot. And that's going to go for a goal as it sneaks over Rosie's glove.
You're good, Rosie!
Hey, step up, use your body.
Baylor face off and goes to Axel. Axel gets it up to Hudson. Hudson's got some room. Hudson fires a shot, and that's going to hit a skate. Puck's loose down there in the crease. Baylor trying to get one, but that got deflected and went wide. Puck gets skater gets around John, and they fire another shot, and that's going to go wide. Centering pass there, and we're going to get a whistle. And
Slash?
we're going to get a slash on somebody.
Axel skating away.
Let's go, John.
Baylor on the face-off, puck goes behind the net. Centering pass there. Hudson comes over, tries to chip it out. John with the poke check. Hard shot there, gets caught in some traffic. That sneaks through, and Rosie sends that off to the side. Baylor with it now. Baylor's trying to get it up to Hudson. They don't quite connect. Baylor's following the pass. And Springfield's going to turn it around and send it back in. John with the puck. John behind the net with the puck. He's going to lose it, and he's going to reverse directions with it. John chips it off the board, and that's going to hit some players hanging over, and we're going to get a whistle.
Keep it up, Pete. Let's go.
52 seconds left on the penalty kill.
Face-off goes right in front of the net, and looks like Addy clears it out, bounces it off the boards. Springfield is able to keep it in. Tyler trying to work it out, and he's going to come up with a loose puck. Tyler's going to reverse directions. He's going to get it over to Ella. Ella's got some room to skate this up. And we are going to be offsides again.
Oh my goodness, Scouts, come on.
Face-off taken by Ivan. Puck going back and forth. Ivan working at the circle. Puck gets past him. Ella with it. She gets it up to Ivan off after the bank pass. Ivan with some room. Ivan skates it into some traffic, and he's going to lose it. And Springfield's going to reverse direction. And Springfield's going to fire a shot. That's going to hit Rosie's stick, and he's going to send that to the corner. Springfield with another shot. That's going to miss wide, and that's going to wrap around.
Penalty killed.
Another shot behind the net. Springfield working it. Ivan trying to read the quick deflection there. Two skaters there behind her defenseman. Rosie bails us out, and Beckham just gets the puck, and he fires it down, and that's going to be icing.
He's the kid with the big number 4.
Face-off won by Springfield as the puck goes behind the net. Centering pass there. That they don't connect, and James comes up with a loose puck, and James got some rooms. James trying to work it off the boards, and he's going to get tied up there a little bit. Max working up the blue line, and he's going to drop this back to Dylan. Dylan fires a shot. Dylan's shot goes wide. James with it right down there low. Pucks and goal! So couldn't see the puck, but saw the ref's hand pointing goal, so that'll tie it up here 3-3. So that's James's second goal for the day. So looks like James with the goal, Max with the assist
Keep it
on
up.
that.
Keep it
and
up.
Why are we not putting it on the board?
So Max on the face-off, and puck goes back to Dylan. Dylan tries to get it up to James. They don't quite connect. Springfield retreats. They come up with the loose puck. Big saucer pass, and Springfield's going to come up with the loose puck. Jackson gets a stick on it, and that's going to go behind the net. Centering pass there, bounces out to Jackson. Jackson couldn't quite get a stick on it. Shot, puck's down there low.
There you go. There you
Good
go.
tie up there by Jackson to slow down that shot, and then Max got his rooms. Max gets it around. Max with the shot. Max is going to get tied up, and puck still loose behind the net. Max up to John. John fires a long shot. Oh, just misses, and that's going to go wide. Puck's up. Dylan steps up, and Springfield comes up with a good back check there by Baylor. Baylor sticks with it, and Baylor's going to try to skate this up, and he's going to lose the puck there at the red line. Springfield's going to bring it in, but Springfield's going to get caught offsides on the line change. So 10 seconds left in the second tie game.
That divider is
Puck goes,
right.
after the face-off, goes back to John, and John bounces it off the boards. And icing's waved off on that. Springfield reverses direction. 1 second left, and that's going to do it.
Quick pause here to reset train. All right, we're back. Third period here.
We got to limit.
Is that Ari?
James, I think it was Dylan to James.
James got two now?
Yeah, James got two.
Oh boy.
So if we can limit the mental errors
Yeah.
this period, we got ourselves a chance.
The offsides, and we need to pass with intent.
Yes.
We're gonna get in slap happy.
Yep. We're
Clean a
not.
couple things up, and it's a different game here. Got a period to do it. Period to do it. Let's go, Scouts.
Let's go. Face-off won by Baylor, goes back to John. John loses an edge, and Springfield's going to skate this down, and they're going to fire a shot. That's going to get cut down in the middle. Baylor mixing it up. Puck's going to
Clear it out.
get over to Ari. Ari can't quite get a stick on it to keep it down, and Springfield's going to keep it down. Puck's going to centering pass there. It's going to come across to Hudson. Hudson gets it up to Baylor. Baylor on a breakaway. Baylor fires a shot, and he sails that over the net. Puck's loose. Baylor behind the net with the puck. Baylor, Ari. Ari chip shot. That hits, comes up to John. John fires a shot, and that's going to hit some bodies in the middle. Puck's still loose, and puck's going to bounce out to the far side. Puck comes over to John. John turns around, fires a shot, and that's going to go to Hudson. Hudson with it, and Hudson's going to chip it behind the net. Ari back there. Ari centering pass doesn't quite connect. And puck's going to come over to John after Axel's poke check, and he's going to bounce out off the boards. Scouts are going to get a line change in. Good work by Hudson to slow down that puck on the forecheck. Ivan coming over to help out. Ivan comes up with a loose puck. Ivan tries to skate into traffic. He's going to get pinched. And Springfield's going to skate this down. Springfield fires the shot, and Addie down there battling in the corner. Tyler comes up with the loose puck. Tyler over to Beckham, and they don't connect. Beckham's in a foot race. Springfield moving the puck around. Ivan comes up with the loose puck after the bad pass, and he's going to try to skate this down and in. And he's going to lose it there, skating it into traffic. Tyler comes up with the loose puck, and Tyler's going to try to get it deep. Tyler, he's going to get pinched, and we're going to get a whistle there.
Yeah. You see the ref smile when he heard that?
Yeah. So we got. I don't know. Did you get his face on camera?
I didn't, unfortunately. Yeah, the ref.
We got the nod.
There were some shouts from the other team coming from the other end. He just looked up and smiled. I'm sure he's hears it every game.
Face off goes to Beckham. Beckham centering past to Ivan. They don't quite connect. Now Springfield is going to skate this down. Ivan trying to get a stick on it. And Springfield just chips it down deep. Ella comes up with the loose puck. Ella's going to get tied up. Ivan with the puck against the near side boards. Ivan takes a big hit. And puck's going to come loose to Tyler. Tyler's going to skate this down. Tyler with the room. He's going to skate this into traffic. And he sticks it in. It's in! The goal, it's in! It's in!
Oh, he just waved it off.
It's in!
Hold on, they're still having a discussion here.
And they're holding it, no goal.
Our coaches are asking for a bit of an explanation as to how that's not a goal. He was laying on it.
He was laying on it
The puck
inside
was
the net.
Yeah, he was over the line laying on it.
Puck was over the line, he was laying in it.
Even our AA kids are, Squirt AA kids are confused at why that's not a goal.
Let's go, Kings! Come on, Kings!
So it looks like the no goal is going to stand.
All right, Kings, it's all right.
Puck comes out to Max. Max with it. Max shot, and that's misses Tyler's stick by a little bit. Tyler trying to tie it up. Max comes over, sends it back in. Max with the puck. Max back to Hoagie. Hoagie over to Dylan. Dylan winds up the shot, and that's going to get sent down, and it looks like that's going to get covered up. Come on, John, get big! Face-off goes back to Axel. Axel chips over to John. John sends a shot, and that's going to hit a body in the middle. Jackson comes up with it. Jackson back to Max behind the net. Max to John. John got pressured. Quick shot to another shot. Puck's loose. Puck's bad pass to John. Couldn't quite get on a stick on it. John over to Axel. Axel with some room. Axel's going to skate this up. Axel with some room to skate it up. He gets it in. Axel fires a shot, and that's going to go wide. Jackson able to keep it in, and he goes cross-ice with it. And now Springfield's going to reverse directions with it. And John's going to cut that shot down, and he's going to quickly get it up to James. James is going to skate this down. Go, Max!
Get down there!
James battling against the board. Puck comes out to Ella. Ella cycles it over, but that goes right to Springfield, and then she recovers it. Natty's trying to get a stick on it, and Springfield turns it around and sends it deep. Ella with the puck. And Ella tries to work it up to Max. Max doesn't connect on it, and Springfield turns around and sends it back in for icing. Let's go! Stop looking at it and go!
Come on, let's do it! Let's do it! One in! Another one in.
Baylor on the face-off. Puck comes out to Addie. Addie with time. Addie fires her shot, and that's going to sail high and over the net. Hudson with it against the boards, and he tries to get a pass up to Baylor, and they don't quite connect, and Springfield collapses, and they quickly reverse direction. Good Baylor on the back check. He slows that down, and some passing there that doesn't quite connect, and Springfield gets another shot. Ella with some speed, and Ella chips it up to Baylor. Baylor's going to get it up down in the corner. Baylor's pass
Line back in.
gets tied up. Puck's down there. Ari battling. Puck comes loose. Hudson comes over. Ari trying to get a stick on it, and Springfield chips it down, and Addie is going to be the first one there. Addie is going to build some speed up, and she's going to lose it there down in the corner. And Addie's going to get called for the tripping there.
Alright, Scouts, play smart!
Face-off gets deflected and comes out towards the blue line, and Springfield turns it around and fires it right back down and in, and that's going to wrap around to the near side. And centering pass there, that gets broken up. Ivan's got it, and Ivan's going to enter the zone with speed. Ivan fires a shot, and that's going to get deflected, and that's going to go behind the net. Springfield, and Springfield's going to get some 5-on-3 action here as we're going to get called for another tripping. And
Wasn't intentional, but was sloppy.
nope.
Right now, King! Right, Scouts, get the puck and keep it! Right now, King!
John Tyler Hoagie looks like.
Face-off gets tied up to the
ice
corner.
it.
Tyler with it. Tyler with some space. Tyler's touch pass into the middle, and
We'll take it.
that's going to get sent down. Springfield's going to, Tyler trying to get the forecheck going. Springfield enters the zone. Step up! Springfield centering pass, and that's going to hit a post and bounce off, and puck's going to go behind the net. John with it behind the net. John's going to bounce it off the boards, and that's going to exit the zone. Springfield's got to regroup.
Been skating a lot.
Tyler trying to tie it up there against the boards. John with it, he's just going to backhand it out. Springfield fires a shot, and that's going to hit a post and go up and out of play.
6 seconds left.
6 seconds.
It's 5-on-4.
5 more seconds.
Got some fresh legs out there. Definitely needed it.
Max on the face-off, and is that Ella with it behind the net. Max with it.
Rip it.
Centering pass there, that doesn't quite connect.
One
and
penalty killed.
Addie comes out, and she tries to tie it up. Axel steps up and takes the shot and blocks it, and puck's going to get sent to the near side boards. Max trying to get a stick on it. Max chips it out past. Max tries to make a move there at the red line, and he does, but he comes up with a loose puck. Max with space. Max's shot, and
2
That's
seconds
gonna get
left.
covered
I think
up.
we might survive this 5-on-3 action here.
So 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. And whew, that was an intense 30 seconds.
Yeah,
there.
way to stay strong, Scouts.
Face off goes back to Dylan. Dylan fires a shot, that gets cut down, and
we're back
James
to
doesn't
full
quite
strength.
get a connect on it. Penalty killed. Puck back to Hoagie. Hoagie sends it right back down to James, and Springfield's going to reverse directions of it. Jackson trying to tie it up down there on the far side, and Springfield is going to skate this down. Shot, good pressure by Hoagie to tie up that shot. Puck's going to come loose. Another shot there, and that's going to go wide. Hoagie's going to try to tie it up. Dylan steps up there in the middle, breaks that shot up. Puck's still loose. And then James chips it up to Max. Max gets it up to James there at the blue line. James fires a shot, and the goalie just pulls that thing right out of the air. Woo. So great glove there by the goalie on that one. So face-off goes back to Axel after deflection. Axel's shot, and that deflects. Ari's shot. Puck step. Axel steps up, trying to keep tied up in the middle. And Axel's going to send it up to Ari down there in the corner after the bank pass. Ari trying to tie it up. John steps up, and he does, and he chips it right back to Ari. Ari centering pass there, doesn't connect with Hudson. Baylor with it. Baylor's shot, that deflects and hits it to the far side corner. Baylor trying to tie, or Hudson trying to tie it up. Puck goes over to Baylor. Baylor pass doesn't quite get there, and Springfield comes up with it. Axel steps up. Hudson with it. Hudson fires a shot, and that's just going to dribble up, and that's going to get covered up.
Nice job! Good shit, guys!
Face-off looks like won by Springfield, and Springfield's going to skate this down, and they're going to get it across the red line and just send it deep. And then Springfield's going to be the first one there. Puck comes back. Baylor has it. Baylor gets it up to Hudson, who is streaking down the ice. Hudson's in a foot race. Hudson shot. Oh, that misses wide left. Baylor coming over. Ari trying to tie it up. Ella gets it. She sends it in front of the net. Hudson's trying to get there. Hudson gets tied up. Baylor with it. Baylor wrap around. And puck's still loose. Puck's still loose down there. Baylor shot. Never hits the goalie again. Ari with it. Ari gets tied up. And then Ari sends it behind the net.
Got an injury here.
And Springfield keeps swinging the puck around. Ella with it. Ella with it. She sends it up to Baylor. Baylor right down there in the slot. Baylor's shot. That goes high and wide. Ivan tries to keep it in. Ari with the stick. Springfield skates it down. Scouts need a line change. There comes Beckham. Beckham ties it up. Ivan comes up with the loose puck. Ivan skates it around one. Ivan's entered the zone with speed. Ivan reverses direction. Ivan's shot, that's going to get blocked. Tyler comes off the loose puck. Tyler tries to skate it around. Tyler with the loose puck. He's going to get tied up in the corner. 2 minutes left. Springfield's going to work it down, and Dylan's in a race. He's not going to get there. Dylan's going to tie it up down there. Centering pass there, that gets broken up.
Go.
And it looks like Hoagie's got it. Hoagie's going to skate this down. Hoagie fires the shot, and that goes wide. Beckham's going to be there. 90 seconds left.
Net presence.
Get in front of the net!
Everybody's on that right side.
And Springfield's going to come down. They got a 2-on-1. Good poke check there by Hoagie to slow it down, and Tyler's just going to backhand it down. And then Springfield's going to bounce it off the wall. And
Grab the stick!
Well, it's good to see Huddy back out there. He definitely limped off a little earlier.
so puck comes out to Ella. Ella over to Addie. Addie up to Hudson. Hudson chips it up to Max, and we're going to be offsides again. Man, mental errors are just killing us right now. Baylor on the face-off. Puck goes back to Addie. Addie pass, and that goes right to Springfield. Ella has to retreat. She reverses direction behind the net. Ella up to Hudson. Hudson up to Max. Max trying to fight it forward.
Clear it out, Addie. There you go, Addie.
Puck goes back and forth there in the neutral zone, and Springfield finally settles it down, and they're going to skate it down.
30 seconds!
Addie with it. Max trying. Max with the puck. Max is going to try to skate this down. Max enters the zone. Max is going to get pinched. Baylor's.
Net.
Baylor comes down, or Ella loses it. Now it's a race. Addie's comes over, centering pass. Another centering pass. 2 seconds, and that's going to do it. We're going to get some extra time here.
Or is it a tie?
It's probably going to be a tie.
Yeah, ends in a tie. Well. All right, we play 6:30 tonight. 6:10. See,
Yep.
I needed an
6:10
adult.
tonight.
Molly was the adult. 6:10 we played tonight against another Springfield team, Springfield Spirit. Thank you for tuning in. Tie is better than a loss. Let's see what we can do this evening. Got a few hours of a break here.
Very clear. I hope you got that.
All right, we'll see you later on this evening at 6:10. Thank you for watching.